Unbelievable. The Alliance, the merchants of Deirdre all have nerves of steel. Hey, how about a favor? Appreciate it. Welcome. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Block, defense, resistance, strength. E.
Come back soon.
Hello! Will this one do? It's all yours. Take it. Tell your friends.
Hey, welcome. Come again.
Hello there. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please. Hey there. Is this it? Is this it? There you go. 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 Is this it? There you go.
Don't have too much that needs to be repaired, actually.
Come back
Hey.
anytime.
That's good. See here.
We defeated Lord Arundel. The Emperor must have been surprised. If we can keep up that fervor, perhaps we'll capture Mercius and move on to the Imperial capital. We must not be overconfident, though. You're optimistic. Humans and beasts are Who knows how the Emperor...
We took quite the detour. It was time-consuming, but we crushed the Empire. First, we take Fort...
I love a good fortress. The perfect place to hide. This one's impregnable too, isn't it? Perfect! As soon as we take it, I'll set up a special spot for Bernie. I guess you have a point. What would you call it then? A little pregnable?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, Professor! Good timing. You have to talk some sense into my father. Recently, he's been doing nothing but even when he's taking breaks from training and errands, he's apparently listening to reports. He's getting on in years, you know?
Oh yeah, I had some seeds that I planted a while back.
Professor! We're finally going to attack the Empire? I'm actually getting a little nervous. Please defeat the Emperor, and I'll be waiting here with all of the... Professor!
Is it true Lady Rhea was taken to the Empire? Why'd they take Lady Rhea? Professor, they didn't take her to kill her, did they? That's good. We just gotta be— You gotta help her, Professor.
How's this? Weren't the Kingdom and Alliance once part of the same country? If you think about it that way, it makes sense for them to unite.
Although it's
suppose the
bullshit
Kingdom was
that
once part of the
Claude
Empire
doesn't
as well.
join me because I'm
Even if
doing
Fodlan
Dimitri's
came
route.
together, I wouldn't be surprised
What a
if it's
cop
part
out.
again.
I was thinking, have you heard of the Crescent Moon? That's when the Alliance won their independence from the Kingdom. Some 300 years ago, the ruling Duke of Leicester died without an heir, and the lords with blood ties to House Blythen took that chance to propose ruling the Leicester territory as a republic. The head of House Regan led the Leicester lords and fought fiercely with Farkas, won independence from the Kingdom. And now, here we are.
Here's an idea. The Alliance has really been disbanded? I never thought such a thing could happen. As long as it doesn't negatively impact our lives, I don't care much whether we're the Kingdom or the Alliance. The Alliance, as long as...
With that, the rules of trade will change. Personally, with the Empire destroyed, the borders within Fodlan will likely become a thing of the past. With that, the rules of trade will change. Personally, I'm excited to see what these changes will bring.
Professor. From this point onward, we're in all-out war with the Empire. Are you prepared? I'm glad to hear it. That means we capture Fort Mercy. As far as this army and...
Claude has stepped down from leadership, and Leicester is now a vassal state of Fargus. The lords of the Western Kingdom are beginning to declare fealty to us in greater numbers also. The Empire is our only remaining enemy.
Ah. Always. Aye. Alright, Hanneman.
Fort Mercius is the Empire's single most fortified military installation. Utterly impregnable, they say. I wonder, do you happen to know the nickname given to Fort Mercius? No? I'm afraid that name refers to the fortress city of Arianrode. Seems Fodlans give everyone and everything a nickname. Why, you are a Russian demon. Myself, I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a nickname as well as a title, I suppose.
Huh. Neat. Alright,
Yeah. So, we're finally invading Empire territory, huh? There's not much we can do right now, except pray for deliverance. I truly believe that we have it in us to succeed.
you guys
Fort
instead
Mercius
of
is a keep that was constructed to defend the imperial capital, Enbar. We cannot enter the capital without first capturing that fort. But once we have it, the city should be almost entirely at our mercy. Now that we know Rhea is there, we must move with the utmost urgency.
The Death Knight. I shudder to think of him. Professor, you remember my connection to him, do you not? I am still working through the trauma from back then. All these years later. If we meet him, I swear I will have my revenge.
Professor!
Even in the kingdom, only a few people knew about His Highness and Edelgard's relationship. Me? I always knew those two to be like brother and sister. To think that we would come to see this world, where they are at war with one another. I live it, and can still barely imagine such a truth.
Alright, Manuela, where are you? Oh. Of course she's there.
Professor!
Each step closer to Enbar, I'm reminded of another part of my past. Riches and poverty, glory and failure. That city has it all. And if I'm honest, sometimes I miss it. That's how the past works, though, isn't it? It's always a different story than what you really lived.
The Leicester Alliance is no more. 300 years of history, gone and done. They write operas about events like this, you know? I'm sure they'll have a talented and beautiful songstress playing you. And with Dimitri at your side, well, they'll probably contrive some kind of romance to keep things interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
Fort Mercius is next, huh? Ah, the memories. It's a huge stronghold in my father's domain. The town's completely surrounded by high walls. I used to run around there when I was a kid. Way back when a fortress was just a playground for me. Yeah, those were the days.
Is someone? Can't be Bernie, can it? Oh, nope.
My family made it through the conflict unscathed. Thank the goddess. It seems that Deirdre was the only place to really get caught up in the fighting. Did Claude intend to spare the Alliance territories from harm? If so, he's a truly admirable leader. Speaking of Claude, I wonder where he is.
I don't know. I still can't believe that bullshit where Claude leaves. Like, okay, I get he can disband the Alliance, but he's still a lord. Could have joined us. That's just bullshit that he left. Ugh. What, we're not allowed to have multiple lords in our party?
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. The Alliance is a thing of the past now. Times are changing fast these days. It's hard to keep up, even for me. I wonder if Abyss is on the verge of change too. Change leads to uncertainty, and uncertainty leads to... change? I don't know. I'm just a guard.
I mean, that's good to know. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. I gotta love. Gotta love planning. Alright. I think I have a plan.
So the Alliance is finished, is it? The leader's gone? That damn prince. Seems my role here is at an end. No matter. Should another chance present itself?
Need something? See you again soon.
Okay. I'm gonna do this. See what. Jeez, why does this have to load so much? Okay. Guys?
Hey, welcome.
Okay.
You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. A pleasure. 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 You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. You have a good eye.
Okay.
You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
There needs to be a fast travel option to Abyss.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Is it true that we'll be assaulting Fort Mercius next? That doesn't sound like the brightest idea. I've heard that it's built to withstand an attack from even the largest of armies. And not to tell you how to do your job, but don't do it. I'm not ready to say my final goodbyes to everyone.
Okay, right. Time to go back to Abyss.
Oh.
You know, Abyss is a very small map. Why does it take so long to load? Okay. Jeez. Oh, we're 5 grand in renown. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the items. Hmm. No. Right. Back to the... Yeah. Back to the monastery. Actually, that was a good trick. Jeez, I didn't think I'd get that much renown from...
Hey, welcome.
Okay, dude, you really need to start... Hey, dude, you really do need to come back into view. There you go.
A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing. You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing business. You have a good eye. Come again.
Actually.
Welcome. This one? Thank you. This one? This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. This one?
I need 8 of these. My next question. Don't need 8 silver
Thank
gauntlets. Of course, I might regret that later.
This one? Thank you. 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 This one? This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you. Please come again.
Might have to spend another day or another weekend or another Saturday grinding up money. Because if I can do this constantly and build up the renown that I need, and holy crap. Okay, I need the pagan altar. Offer item. Okay. Got almost 10,000 renown. What am I gonna do?